Hello everyone, we're starting a beautiful new job and we're here in sunny Sutton in Ashfield. Oh, I'm in bits. I've pulled me back, couldn't walk yesterday, eased off a little bit today but it's still bad, so the boys are going to have to carry me more than normal in this job. Spin you around, and this is where we're going. Bit of green paving there. Did this little patio about 10 years ago now. Just needs a clean up, that does, over the winter. Had a bit of sinkage there for some reason. We'll pick that up before we leave, not sure why. Sunk a little bit. Rest of the patio's looking good. Didn't do all this, someone else did this. These are all loose, so probably gonna have to reset these for them because this is a death trap down here. Ooh, show you what we're doing. Right, so this is it. I've got a nice little cabin there. What do you reckon? Think we'll be having a snap in there or what? Look at that. Nice little cabin. And this is what the job is. Round there, redoing this here in an Indian sandstone, and pow, this little section in here. Steady enough job, easy enough job. Access is a bit crap like I say, not too fun trying to get up here with the barrows and all the way down, but other than that, pretty sound, pretty good. So all good. This has been down absolutely years. Don't know how many years it's been down, but it's been down forever. So this is solid. We're going to stone all this up, level it up. I'll bond all this in SBR and cement, and then yeah, we're going to leave this in and go on top of that, restone all this, obviously dig that out, stone that up, get this level up here. That's it. Steady little job. Steady little job. Oh, I'm old. Getting too old. My back's gone. You know you're old when your back goes. So that's it. Monday. Boys have had a brew. We've had a cup of tea. And waiting for materials. This is a death trap down here. This is slippy as oat down here. It's like an ice rink. All this black mould that's, or black moss or whatever it is, this blackness that's on the top. There's a bit slippy. Could get the jet wash on it, but who knows. Got a bit of waiting to do. Waiting for John Hayes to come, so I'm going to get down that bottom, jet wash all the top off that, make sure it's all clean, so cement will bond to it. That's it. See how the boys are doing. You happy?
Yeah. But from being in the middle of bloody nowhere.
Well, there you go. No face, no case. You happy this morning, sir?
Happy is a strong word.
Are you hanging from the weekend?
I say tired.
Tired. You got to carry me on this job more than normal.
I see. What's new?
To be fair, it's eased off a bit. Yesterday I couldn't even move, couldn't walk, couldn't do anything. Getting too old to wrestle with men, lad, aren't I?
You really get beat up by it.
No, I don't get beat up, I just think my body's...
For what? You snapped your arm?
A couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Living in the past.
What disability did you have?
He had actually, yeah, he actually had one arm. So he took me powers away. He made it even, didn't he?
2 arms v 1 arm.
2 arms, yeah. Snap, he did. Anyway, let's get some work on. I don't need to listen to wild accusations. Well, we've been waiting for John Hayes to come for a long time. It's now 1:30. Only just arrived. In the meantime, jet washed all this, cleaned it all up, so we can stick all our SBR cement mix over here, make a bonding agent, bring in the road stone in, picking this level up. It's already retained by that, so it's got to come roughly to there, which is about level across, then concrete all on top of that. Concrete's in there, got 20mm to dust going down, so we'll get a nice thinner bed on that. Obviously nightmare is we've got to get up and down here, jet washed all this. Oh, get this clean. Look at these hanging out. Been it already. I'm gonna have to get something on there. Look at them ones. Oh, Jesus Christ. All the way around, look at them bad boys. Come in and cut them off before someone rips and send open. Get this a bit of a cleaning. We've had to jet wash all this as well because it was like ice with all the moss and crap, so we had to give it a cleaning all the way down so we're not slipping. Ooh. Get around here, look, show you what's going off. Yeah, and then cleaning this, can't go around there because radio's on, but that's it basically. So we're going from there all the way around, back to there, and away you go. My back's killing, so I'm going to go and, luckily it's 20mm, so it's not too bad to rake about. Oh, because I'm in bits, so I am. But yeah, there you go. It's all good, going to plan. Weather's been all right. Had a bit of rain, not too bad. Other than that, it's nice. Meant to be sunny this week. Apparently so. Jet washed all them for him as well. Cleaned all this up. So it's all good. All good. Then we've got his little cabin look here. Go in there. Yeah, it's going to be nice. Look at that. Have your little fire. Cook some food. Have a brew. Yeah. Look through window look at the forest in background. Get yourself a J2O. Happy days. Happy days. Let's crack on. Get some work done for once. Right then, we are done for today. Ooh, a bit of a slow day. Waiting for materials and stuff like that. And getting around here and getting cracking, but good to go now for tomorrow when we get here. Straight away start laying, just spin your head and show you what we're doing, look. So we've SBR'd and cemented, mix of SBR and cement. And we've gone over all that side here. This side, you see we put a little thin layer of stone. I've tampered it all down. And then what we've done is mix the stone, because it's 20mm to down, which means it's like dust. So we've mixed that with cement, quite a strong mix. That's some excess that you can see. So take you down here and have a look how it looks. So that's a mix of cement and stone. Put that in, compacted the living life out of it. So it goes like that. Then what I've done is made a strong mix, sand and cement, water, SBR, and watered it down so it's sloppy, and just put it on the top and just floated it all across the top just to fill those little gaps in, and that'll be solid tomorrow. There's still quite a big, not biggish, but there's still quite a bit more solid cement concrete to go on, so when we lay, I think the boys are doing like a 4-in-1 mix, so 4 sharp sand, wash sand, whatever you want to call it, and 1 cement, so that's going to be solid. There's a lot to going down. My highest point is there, so that dips off low down there, so that's all going to come up as well. So I'm going to put a nice solid base all the way down there and across there, water flowing that way, and that's it. Sound. Just a bit harder wearing for this job than just than just roadstone, so that'll be rock hard tomorrow. I'll show you that tomorrow when we get going. Right then, peeps, if you're watching this, it's been a second, a mere 2 seconds, but for us it's the following day. So let's spin you around and have a look. So as you can see, that is absolutely solid. That is just, like I said, roadstone, cement. Look at that. Oh, it's absolutely rock hard, that is. Solid. So is this. As you can see, that not even been tampered in, that was what was left. Used as a base. Rock hard, that. Isn't it, lad?
Solid.
Absolutely bloody solid. So there you go. Need to order some more stone for there. 40 mil. Get some bigger stuff. How much of that? 20 mils left. Right. Well, when we get going, end of the day, we'll make another mix and chuck that in that corner. Get a little solid base. And then we'll fill her up with 40 mil. Bit thicker stuff. Because obviously that's needs a nice good base over there. And that's it. Spread a bit of SBR as you saw. What I'll do is I go along, because I'm going to start from this corner, so I'm going to measure out from there, because I don't want to end up with weird little cuts. I mean, there are going to be weird little cuts. I'm not too bothered about having a cut up there in that corner, because you're not going to see that. But I don't really want a tiny little sliver up against there. So I'm going to measure off here, see where it works into this corner, then I'm going to work backwards. I'm going to take my highest point, which by the looks of it is there or there. I'm going to run a level across and see, but it's one of those 2 points. Might be there, but whichever one. I'm going to take a level across down to there to see where my base is, and then obviously I'll lay off that. Otherwise, what you've seen a million times, people just bang it down, start coming to here, realising this is too high, and then obviously it's got to ramp up a mile to there. Here he is, look.
Bacon cup.
Bacon cobs. Service with a smile.
Oh god, yes.
So yeah, that's what we're doing basically. This will have a slight fall anyway. This is going to fall back from here, so obviously the water comes here and then down, and it's going to be relatively level across there. Side fall down. I've checked it, and all that water drains down anyway off into there really fast, so all good, all good. Now I know some people may think leaving that in is a bit bodge, it should have been ripped out, but this is actually a family job, so it's the mother-in-law's job. Ooh, that's why they're bringing me bacon. Probably got rat poison in it, like, but tastes all right. Might drop dead next week. But yeah, so I know from my personal experience that that has been down because they've lived here about 11 years, and that's been down, God, way before they came. So that's got to have been down realistically about 20 odd years, and it's solid. It hasn't moved and it's not gone anywhere. So as you know, if you're in the trade, when you start ripping stuff up, putting new stuff down, and then it starts to settle and everything else, the chance of it moving is actually greater than just leaving that in that's solid and it ain't gone anywhere. Plus it's going to have a load of concrete on the top anyhow, so there you go. And if you think it's going to move and it's crap, unfortunately for me, I'm giving this a lifetime guarantee. Well, for either my life or their life. So if it does go wrong, it's on me, and I'll be coming back to sort it. But I'm pretty confident it's going to be sound, because I've been doing it, unfortunately, 20 bloody long years. And there you go, it'll be all good. And most of the times, then ones you move to, when you do them to spec, rip them out, put your membrane in, put your 2 layers of stone in, compact it, and then it usually sinks anyway, so there you go. Because unfortunately, say however much, say, well not this much, but a man can't go bigger, but say you got your 11-inch, all your sub base and everything else that goes in, your blocks, blah 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 blah, sand, compacted, all good. You can't tell what's going to happen underneath that, so if there's roots underneath and it moves and they break down and it moves about, you know, unfortunately, Earth does move. So there you go. Anyway, enough waffling on. Gonna get some slabs down. Connell's bringing some slabs. We're gonna start in this corner. As you can see, all these are cuts now. So, what's the chance of me keep hitting this and either breaking that or breaking myself? Highly likely. Yeah. So everything's got to be cut. So we've got to start from here, square, come square off this wall, and then everything's got to be cut round here. So there's a lot of faffing about to do till we get to this point, and then it's just straight runs, cuts there. This is where we're going to cut. We're going to crack on, aren't we, lad? Get it done. He's happy, look.
Yeah,
so look at that face of happiness.
Don't like happiness.
Right, I'm going to get my carb enough waffling. Catch you in a second when we get some work done. Making moves, cracking on. He's living his best life. His best life. Right, so the tricky bit is almost out the way.
Tricky. Come on.
Well,
Me and you on it.
it's the hardest
Marking
bit
and
of the job,
cutting.
isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's always a bit of a job, but for us,
But is it the hardest? Probably barring in and out's the hardest bit of the job.
carrying
But the
everything.
technical-ist, is that a word? Technicalist?
Technicalist.
Technicalist?
Yeah, sure.
Technically?
Why not?
I don't know. Anyway, whatever, but it's out of the way, almost. So, got all that in, cut in. Let's take you around here, look.
Take it round corner.
Whoa, there we go. Bit of David Attenborough moment. See how green everything is. Oh, there we go. So, it's, don't look nice yet round there because I've got to wait till it sits up and then come and I'll wait till that dries up a bit till I start touching it because it's wet. But yeah, there you go. You can see we've got that in and cut in. I have to put that slab on there just to keep it sat down a bit till it dries because it's wet. But yeah, there you go. Nice. Nice lines all the way around. Cut in. Yeah, so these things keep having to dodge under them. We're not broke one yet, luckily. Oh, my back. Oh, my back's in bits. It is better than the other day though, but it's still painful. So anyway, because me and Connell are OGs, we just cut that mark and cut them first time, don't we, lad?
Yeah, man. Don't mess around.
Whereas you're not seeing on TikTok, other people do. It's not a bad way, but it's a mongy way.
Well,
They overlay them all, and then when it's dry, they mark it and cut it.
oh no.
Which means
I ain't got time for that.
you gotta mark it and cut it twice.
You're gonna do things twice, right?
Have you seen it on TikTok?
Yeah,
They all
it's
do
long.
it. They do that, and then they come in and they have to cut it, and then they have to get their hammer drill
Everyone's got like 5 weeks on the job.
and break it all out with a little breaker, then break all the bed out, which is then rattling all these off because of the vibration. Not good. Not good. So just do it once, do it right, mark it and measure it with your tape measure and cut it first time. Beautiful. And now we're going to crack on with this all the way around. So there's a gap there. I'm not sure what the gap is. It's about 30 mil ish, around there. That's going to go down. I've buttered it up, and then tomorrow when it's set a bit, I'm going to go down and chop it all out. And then last thing, we'll jet wash down so there's no concrete under there, so the water's just going to run off and under that cabin and off into here, which is what it's always done, and it's never had a problem with water, so don't need to worry about that. It's not clay or anything, it's beautiful soil that drains away, so all good. And now we're going to set you into a time lapse doing the rest of it. What time is it? 12:30, look. So finishing off the day, I reckon. Obviously that needs cutting in. We should get to about here, do you reckon, Con? Ish. Can't come too far because we've still got to barrow in and get all that stone in tomorrow, because the stone's not here yet. I've had to order some more for those because we ran out. So yeah, what do you reckon, lad? Should this hand keep moving?
Keep going that way. Keep going towards
That way.
Keep going.
Yeah.
More. Yeah, right there.
Well, that's what we've already laid, so we can go.
Sand!
Let's get off. That's the last slab of today,
Thank God.
isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, so last one of the day. Got all that done now. Chucked all that in. All that hard bits in. We've got one more cut to do up in there. That little tiny one. I say tiny one, it's one of these. It's a full 900 across. Across there. Unfortunately, that's the way it's worked on there. But it is going to be a long, biggish cut. And to be fair, by the time you actually step over that, you should never tread on it, so it should be sound. Should be sound. That was the biggest cut I could get away with there. So yeah, I'll tap this babby down and it's us for today. Not a bad day, eh? Oh. We're all knackered. To be fair, that was a ball ache. Doing all that round there just took a bit of time and effort.
Especially a 6 foot guy bending down.
Yeah, because we couldn't actually tip the barrow up either because that's so low. How high is that little thing? 4? Is it about 5 foot? Ish.
5 something.
So obviously Connell's 7 foot, so he's right up here.
6 foot.
I'm 6 foot.
You're not
I'm
6 foot.
8, so I'm there.
You're like 5'10".
I think I'm 5'11".
You're 5'10".
Ish. Alright, we'll say 10. Probably, I think
Depends what football you got.
I am 5'10", I reckon. Anyway, doesn't matter about the size, it's what you do with it that counts.
So
And I do bugger all. Anyway, yeah, so we couldn't tip up because the arms would hit there, so we had to obviously shovel it all round and cut it and be ducking under and stuff, so that took a bit of time. This is just straight laying now, so easy peasy in theory. So yeah, last one, tap this one down, level it up, vibrate it. We'll be back tomorrow. Right, we'll see you tomorrow, which will actually be in
2 seconds.
2 seconds time. So people, what a difference that 2 seconds makes. And in those 2 seconds of your life, which is a little bit longer for us in real time, it's absolutely pissed it down. So it's literally lagged it down. Piss wet through everywhere. For the last 2 hours it's been raining heavily. It's only just stopped. Stuck those 2 slabs down. John A should be here any minute with road stone in there, so we're going to be coming down here, get all that stoned up. Just made one of them mixers with the rest of the road stone with some cement, flatten that for our harder base, and then we're going to stone up 40mm on top of that to that level, up to there, top of that, and then yeah, carry on. Bit awkward now because we're trapped in here, so in an ideal world I'd start from there and work back, but with all the good intention in the world and all the good measuring, you don't want to get to here and then be slightly off when you hit that slab. Other option is I could run another one in there and then come round and try and work back into that. But again, if you're slightly off somewhere, or because these are all different sizes, they're not they're meant to be calibrated, but they're not. So some of these can be 5 to 10mm thicker in width than the rest of them, so it's pretty difficult to get it bang on. And then obviously if it doesn't work back here, it's going to look a right pig's ear. So then another option is I could lay all this today and get all this cut in. Hopefully it's set enough tomorrow that we can then, but then we're going to have to barrow over it and get in there and finish that, which is probably going to be the only option. And I must apologise because I listened to this back and I realised that it's quite loud in the background, which is because of this. Got a busy main road here, so all the traffic's coming past non-stop that you can hear in the background, so I do apologise if it sounds crap. What are you saying, Folsey? What we should do? Should we lay all this or try and work it out and lay backwards? He's saying what I say, finish all this and then get in there and finish that tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. That's what we got to do, I reckon. Bit of a pain, but there you go. What are these two doing up here? Let's have a look. Man with no name, no face, no case. They're standing here, people watching.
You said you went, reminds me of Bert, she does.
Well, there's a short side in, there was stocky little fat cunt.
Oh. There you go. Beep. beep that out. So yeah, that's what they're doing. They're studying bird watching. Bird watching, people watching, or probably both actually. I reckon what they're really doing is they're looking for hot chicks coming out of the gym. Perverts. Not me. I'm a happily married man. Right, let's get some stoning. Right then folks, as you just saw there, I was a human whacker plate for a short while, still hobbling around, my back's naked still. Old. I'm an old fart, aren't I, Con? I'm an old fart trying to do young man's stuff. So inevitable that you're gonna hurt yourself now and again, but there you go. So yeah, as you just saw there, we did get the whacker on it as well, but because that was softish soil under there, I've got the big tamper and just tampered that in really hard. Actually, I reckon that tamper, if you hit it down, Con, goes down more than a whacker plate. What do you reckon? When you give it some, it goes down hard. But anyway, we didn't set the camera up because we were stressing. My back were killing yesterday. That was yesterday, this is a new day. We were trapped in this little corner and we were all at it basically. But spin you around and show you, we're now done that corner. Worked out perfectly, my measurements. So basically measured from here, set a line up, squared it up, measured out there, and that's worked out nicely. As you can see, when I measured from there down to there originally, and we started from there, that's finished bang on there as well. As you can see, the shed is not square to the wall, so that shed's that way compared to that. But that's your longest run, so obviously you want to come off there because that's your longest run, and have a bit of a gap there. It's not too bad though. Con's doing his marking, so we've just marked up, get that cut in here. We are, just walk around here slowly, going to put a small 220mm cut in there, and then that looks, oh, what else are we going to cut? I'm going to cut a corner in there as well. So I'm going to take that off because it looks a bit weird, but I'm going to put a corner in there for him, so it's a little bit easier getting in and out from there. And then this fence here is knackered. It's rotted to a mofo. You can see it leaning. Get a little wobble, but basically these posts are gone. That one's completely gone over there. So what they're going to do is we're going to get a price for them and basically get rid of that concrete boards with a gravel board on the bottom. So we're going to bring that level up to there with a gravel board all the way down, and then get a load of soil in here. I'm going to probably put a little slab return down there to keep the soil away from this. It's not too high actually, it's just on the bottom, but it could run down obviously. Then re-soil that up to the level of there. So all that is going to be flat eventually. I'm going to get in and make this look good up the sides, polish all that up and make it look nice in the meantime. And then obviously that gravel then around the edges can sit straight up to the gravel board. I'll ping another slab up, come back, because it's parents in-laws, so I'll be able to come back at a later date, stick a bit of slab, run into there to hold the gravel in. And then yeah, it's all going to be one level. Because that needs about 2 ton of soil in there, so yeah. It's just going to look better as well, and it can. In the long run, that's the best option. Another option I was thinking was obviously to put sleepers all the way around, retain it all with sleepers, but they'll rot out over time, because sleepers are crap nowadays, aren't they? What do you reckon? You get...
Not as good as it used to be.
Nah. Realistically, you're probably going to get 2 to 10 years from sleepers, I reckon.
5 to 10.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Well, that's next door to me put some sleepers in when, and that drive had been in 2 years and they were rotted completely through. When we redid the drive, it was completely rotted. So sometimes you can get 2 years, sometimes you can get a lot longer depending on weather conditions. But because it's a guarantee for life, this one can't.
That's it.
I don't want to be putting sleepers in and then they rot out. But the way I'm going, I don't know who's going to go first, them or me.
You.
So yeah, probably me. You're right. Yeah, probably me. So yeah, so we're not putting sleepers in. We're just going to lift all that up. Problem is, it's going to look a bit gash for a while, isn't it? For a little bit, give you a little wipe. It's going to look a bit crap till that's done. But there you go. Waiting on flow point. I ordered some flow point Tuesday. Still not arrived. So unsure, people, if we're going to get to joint this one up or not. It's Thursday now, so I've got till tomorrow for it to come, or I might have to come back and use the flow point. Not used flow point before, have we, lad?
Yeah.
So I wanted to try it on this one. It's meant to be the dog's doodahs.
So to say.
So to say. It's meant to be the dogs, so I've ordered that to try on it, see what it's like. Meant to last 20 odd years. I've seen it, it looks good, so we're using it. We're trying it out on the parents-in-laws. If it goes wrong, I'll divorce her. So if it goes wrong, I'll divorce her, mate, and
Run away.
they'll never want me back again. Well, they don't want me back anyway, but you know, that's how it's going. Still got to get in and reset all these, because these are all loose. So whoever did it last time, lift one of them up, Con. Lift that one up.
Yes.
That's what we like to see.
Follow.
That's what they've done. Obviously they've not been buttered up, there's no SPR roads on back, they're relatively smooth on the back, so it was only going to go one way, that down the pan. That's dipped like 1.0 over the years. I say that is about 10 years old, this. I don't know how it's dipped or why, but we'll relift that for him and all. Or maybe we won't, so maybe we will, and maybe we won't. Right, let's get cut in, let's get done. Getting stuff done now, folks. Have a look where we're at. They're having good old knitter, good old laugh. What are they up to? Oh, I can know what they're doing. Looking at women going in there. I bet. So anyway, yeah, cracking on. Jet washed all this. Got that slab in. Idiots. Got the corner in there.
He's there for Hell's Angels, he is, Bob.
Talking about
Hell's Angels, mate. 25 stone off.
One of your crepes.
daft lads. Anyway, getting this bit done in here.
Soap planter.
I don't know what they're on about. What's going off, eh? I don't know. They're having a good old laugh about something. I'm not sure. They're shouting at someone. Idiots. Anyway, so that's in. That's in. Got our slabs in over there and all the cuts done, so that side's done. What I've decided to do so it looks nice for now, we're just going to ping them around and then just soil that up, and then obviously when they come and do that they can whip them out and soil up to it, just so it looks finished for now. Now we've got this problem of doing all these steps.
Must be cool though, isn't it?
That's what we're doing.
I see.
Right, last day. It's Friday. Friday. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Anyway, let me elbow down these steps. So apologies on this video. We've not filmed a lot of what we have been doing, because to be honest with you, the angles are so tight. It's been a bit of a ball ache getting in and out and working. My back's knackered, and I've been struggling to get it done. So I do apologise that we're not time-lapse stuff and showing you stuff, but we just haven't had the facilities to do it on this job.
The facilities for that big man.
No, it's been a little bit of a struggle, this one, with the access getting in and out. But there you go. So as you saw, that's all done. DJ's D&J, or DJ as we call him. I've arranged with him, he's coming to redo all this fence now, so basically he's doing all that and he's putting a gravel board in, and then all that's going to get soiled up to that level. But in the meantime, for it to look nice, they had some of these, so I'm just going to run them around like I told you and soil that up just to finish it off. Got to get some gravel to go in there. You can see now we've laid that corner, how unsquare that is to that wall. It's on the piss. But like I say, two options was we could have laid it square to that, and then all these would have been cut in, which you don't want. So unfortunately that's the way that's worked. This was a pain in the arse yesterday doing this, because I mean, it looks a bit of a mess at the minute, because obviously I've set them yesterday. I had to reset all them. Whoever did it before, they just left a big void in the middle, so they just put a bed there and a bed on the back, and there was a big void all the way down the middle. So they look a right state at the minute, but the jet wash and brick acid will clean them up beautifully. Like I say, it was impossible to clean yesterday. So basically yesterday I've laid them and this, and I've got a bad back, so I had to lay these first up there, and then I laid those 2 or 3, and then Connell's had to try and pass me the mix down for here, which obviously knackered me back up even more. And then I've had to try and lay these and hang around in this little corner, cramping around. This is why my back's knackered today. And then I had to come around there and jump up this wall, which hurt, and walk down here. And then I had to lay from the top back under and joint up. Here we go, look. Service with a smile. Suits you, sir.
Suits you.
There we go, look at that. Hey, where's this coffee at?
It's coming.
Oh.
She can only do one thing at once.
Oh, wow. Hey, should have married someone who could have done 2 things at once. There you go. Oh. So, yeah, all fun and all good in the hood. But we got it done, as we always do. It was just a bit of a headache, wasn't it, lad, this, in this corner?
Oh, down here, yeah.
Down here, yeah, but it's in. We'll neaten all that up, polish it all off and make it look nice and dandy and everything else as we go and clean up. So now, big jet wash job. I have cleaned it once, but I'm going to clean it all again. Flow point hasn't arrived, so to be fair, it's 0 degrees at the minute, isn't it? Looks sunny, but it's 0 in Nottingham, and it does say you're supposed to use it above 2 degrees, or it can't be down to 0 within 12 hours of using it. And to be honest with you, because I've never used it before, I don't really want to start messing about with the temperatures. So when it comes, I'll just pop back on my Todd next week or whenever, or maybe never, but I will pop back and do it myself, basically. Unless Folds is a big man and wants to come and help me, but probably won't, so I'll probably have to come and do it myself.
You ever help me?
Yeah.
No.
Right then, poops. We're done. We're out of here. Finished. It's all soiled up in there. Finish that off. Got all the gravel in. Oh, nice. Jet washed the steps off. Cleaned all that off. Oh, get the back's tweaking. There you go. Anything you want to say, good sir?
How you enjoyed your weekend?
Well, if they're not watching it on the weekend.
How you enjoy next weekend?
Ah, yeah, fair
Get on the
point.
fucking pace, son!
Language. So, another little nice job done. Bit of a tricky one, this one. Getting around everywhere and having a bad back and having to crawl under here and, you know, getting here and crawl around. Get them nice cuts down there. Got the same gap all the way down. All the way down there. Nice. Not putting anything down there now. Decided they don't want that, so what I'm going to do is, when we come and do this, I'm going to staple some DPC to that, run it round there, and then we'll just whiz that off, probably about 10mm above. Sorry, yeah, leave a 10mm gap and do that. That's what we're going to do there. And yeah, happy with it. Another nice little one, knocked off. Looks a lot better, doesn't it, than before. Looked a bit of an eyesore before. Customer's going to get in and repaint this wall. And then when this new fence goes in, it's going to look nice. Get a nice new fence in and all that's going to be level, going to be beautiful. This was what they had originally, but I managed to talk him around getting rid of that. Obviously my back's knackered, so he's going to get rid of that. I can't pick it up. It's only me and Connell today. Customer can't pick it up because it weighs a ton. It's an 18-year-old, and I said, come on, get rid of it. It's a mess, and it's too big for there, to be fair. Did want it to go there, but the way it measures, you're not going to get your chairs in and out, and it's way too big. So I said, get rid of it, man. Get it gone, get it in bloody skip. So Dave's going to take it away. I haven't told him yet, but he's going to take it away, hopefully, when they do the fence. And then maybe get another smaller little table or something to go in there. And a nice, all good. And then by next year it'll all be green like this. It's all going to be green as you like. This patio will all be green. Birds are crapping all over it constantly from up in here. They got a preservation order on that tree, so you can't cut it without permission. And it costs a fortune to get it trimmed, and you have to apply and tell them exactly how you're going to trim it. So that's a bit of a nightmare. As you can see here, look, birds crap on it, and I don't know what the birds eat nowadays, but the bird had crapped on that, and I jet washed it off the next day, and it's burnt a hole through it and stained it, which unfortunately does happen on Indian sandstone. Not sure what birds are eating, but there's a little bit there and all where birds are crapped all over it from up here, and it's burning holes in it, staining it. Not much you can do about that, I'm afraid. Yeah, so if there's any bird dietitians out there, tell them to stop eating whatever's in the diet, because it's maybe they're going over there to leisure centre, nicking all the bacon and stuff, only just managing to fly up here, then crapping everywhere. But there you go. So it's going to take quite a lot of upkeep on this patio to stop it being all green and knackered, which is partly why I wanted to use that flow point on it. Didn't really want to use the brushing stuff, because it's like I say, so green and crap round here, and it's going to hold a lot of moisture on it. It's probably not going to last that long. Maybe you get a couple of years out of it and it'll start coming out the joints, so we'll get some flow point on it. Once that's gone, I will come back and reset those for them, and that's it. Yeah, so if you're watching this on Sunday, have a good Sunday. If you're watching it some other time, have a good day. Don't let the bastards grind you down. Keep going, and just remember, in the end, you're gonna die, so you might as well enjoy the ride.
Might not die.
Why? What are you gonna do?
Walt Disney. He's still alive.
Let me
Well, he's not alive.
I was about to say something refreshing and positive. Let me change it for you. Don't forget, in the end, you're gonna die, unless you're a multi-billionaire, millionaire, and then you might be cryogenically frozen.
Yeah, boy.
So we'll see you in this life, or the next, or hopefully we'll just see you next week on next Sunday's show. Catch you on the next one.
See you later.